Hello, welcome back to Christian Women Business Builders. I am your host, Cassie Kitzmiller, and today we have a special episode for you. If you have been sticking along with us for our 2025 season, which is Revive in 2025, you have heard a lot of the kind of insights, tips, Holy Spirit leanings that we've been going through over the course of the past year to really help you reinvent, breathe new life, and just kind of get your business running the way you intended. Now, along that journey, we've been doing the exact same thing behind the scenes. So, CWBB, Christian Women Business Builders, is celebrating our eighth year in business. Woo! And we are actually getting ready to do our first major brand rehaul, meaning that we are doing many of the same things that we've been talking about through the podcast over the last year. So here are some things that we're going to give you a little bit of a behind the scenes, behind the curtain look as to what are the changes that we are making moving forward. Why are we making those? And how may you apply some of these same changes to your business as you are looking to grow and evolve and really just mature into the business that the Lord has for you. So here are the top 3 changes that we are going to be making in CWBB over the course of the next 6 months. So, number 1 is really getting targeted, specific, and clear on how we are uniquely designed to be able to help our customers thrive in the marketplace. So, when we started this business, again, almost 8 years ago now, I knew that the Lord was calling me to serve Christian women and help them build businesses. But that was about it. I didn't really have a clear idea on what exactly that looked like, how exactly I was supposed to help them, and what it was that we were really doing that was different than the way the rest of the world did business. And so for the last many years, I have just been serving women, working on trainings, learning, making iterations of trainings, refining, and allowing the Lord to teach me what it is that He has for us, for our company to specifically serve our clients in. And it has been an incredible journey. I'm gonna be honest, it's been complicated and confusing and clunky at times. And then at other times, it has felt so just joy filled and grace filled that I'm like, Lord, you're just so good. So, has it always been easy? No. But have we learned a lot along the way? Absolutely. And I bet the same is true for your journey. So, in this next season, if you will, of Christian Women Business Builders, you're going to see us getting really focused on the lane that the Lord has for us. And for us specifically, that is helping His daughters build sustainable, life changing, joy giving businesses that really allow them to show up and shine their light in the world and in the marketplace. Now, we're doing that in a specific way. We're not just teaching general business teaching. We're really talking about how to create sustainable income that doesn't do that up and down dips all the time, but that you can consistently grow, maintain, and increase in a way that doesn't take more from you. That's sustainability in business. Number 2 is that we're really in that lane, is that we really are going to get more specific in who we're talking to. We're not talking to all of God's daughters in business. We really want to tune in and hone in on those who have a heart to hear the message the Lord has for us. So I want you to think about in your own business, has the Lord shown you and matured you into a lane, into a message that maybe wasn't even that clear 6 months or a year ago? If so, I encourage you to lean into that and really embrace what He's teaching you and how He is making you specifically designed to serve your people. Now, number 2, so if number 1 was really getting clear on the lane and who we're serving, number 2 is really simplifying and cleaning up our offers. Now, we've talked about this in a couple of the podcast episodes, in that really being able to simplify, pare down, and clean up your offer suite will position you to be able to make a next season of growth. Think about it as like pruning, right? We're told in John that the good gardener comes and he prunes away anything that's not bearing fruit so that the branch can continue connected to the vine to bear good fruit. That's what we're doing behind the scenes in CWBB. In 8 years, I've put out a lot of offers. I have taught a lot of trainings. I have led a lot of different kind of branches, if you will, and not all of them need to move forward into this new year, into this new iteration. So what we're doing is we're going behind the scenes and I'm just sitting with the Lord and saying, Lord, is this a branch that is still bearing fruit? If so, where does it need to be attached? And if it's not, Lord, give me peace to let it go. Doesn't mean we'll never pick it back up again or do a new iteration of it, but it means for now, I'm not taking up bandwidth, trying to talk about and promote and fix and fill in a lot of offers and a lot of courses that aren't relevant to what the Lord's doing right now. And for some of us, that's super easy and fun. For some of us, it's hard and challenging. For me, it's hard and challenging because I look at each program and each offer and I remember what the Lord taught me. And I want so badly for each and every one of the women I serve to have that same revelation. But I have to remember the Lord is the one who brings the revelation, not me. And so if he's saying that's not the best vehicle, then I need to let it go. So I encourage you to think about the same thing in your business. Are there things you're offering that have just been because I've always done this or because I did this one time and it was really good, but I feel like I'm kind of, it's heavy right now, or it doesn't fit, or it doesn't fit where it is. What we're doing behind the scenes is we're looking at not only what's in our offers, but how our offers are structured. And we're shifting things a little bit to really allow us to show up and serve at that higher level. We're no longer doing just free open door access to the community because we're seeing that when people have that open door access, they're getting in there, but they're not staying consistent. That's not in our best favor or in our client's best interest. So small tweaks done intentionally and with a heart of true service are always going to position you to be able to grow and scale into that next season. All right. Now, the third thing we're doing is that we are getting laser focused on our metrics. Now, I know metrics are like the not fun thing of business for some of us, right? Like, oh, numbers, Cassie, why do we have to talk about numbers? But here's the thing with metrics. Metrics are a powerful tool of focus. And if we are not being focused on the things that matter in our business, then the enemy's going to get in there and he's going to distract us and he's going to pull us and he's going to have us doing so many different things, looking at so many moving targets that we never know if we're making impact or not. We never know if we're moving the needle because we don't even know what to measure. So one of the things that we're coming back to, and again, we're clarifying down, we're simplifying down, we're focusing down, is really on a few key metrics. Now, I'm going to do a separate podcast episode telling you what these new metrics, or I should say updated metrics. They're not new metrics, but they're updated for where we want to go. So we've had metrics in the past, and depending on what we've been focusing on, sometimes those metrics have shifted, sometimes they've changed. And to be honest, sometimes it feels like we're just measuring things just to measure without really having an intention and a plan behind them. So in this new season, with our clarified lane, our really niche down focus. I hate to use the word niche. It's not niched. It's really more of a lane, right? It's the lane that the Lord has for us to serve. So with our new clear lane, our updated, refined, matured lane of sustainable business, really getting clear on the packages that we offer, cleaning up our service suite, honing in on those ones that are going to bring the biggest impact over the shortest period of time for our women. And then finally, honing in on those key metrics that are going to let us know, are we moving the needle? Are we reaching our audience? Are we using the messaging that is really going to make a difference in people being able to say yes to come and change their lives and businesses with us? Those are the three areas that we are getting clear on, that we are getting recommitted on, and that we are going to be using to help CWBB and our incredible community of women step into this next season, this next generation of growth with renewed vigor and focus. And honestly, I just can't wait to see what the Lord's going to do. So I encourage you, if you're looking more about the metrics, stick with us. Our next podcast episode is going to be on the metrics that we're going to be measuring for this new season of growth. But for now, be thinking about what lane has the Lord been refining for me? What is that narrow lane that He has for me and my business to walk? And what is that message that He has for me to share for my people? Number two, what are the offers? What are the packages? What are the services, the products that are really going to position me for this next season in business? The marketplace is changing. Our messaging is changing. How we come up with our messaging is changing. We want to make sure that our offers and how we serve are staying up to date and also relevant to what the Lord is doing in the lives and hearts of His people. So think on those two things for this week, and then we will be back at you shortly for the metrics that we're going to be using and that you are welcome to grab for your business as well to measure, grow, and stay focused for this next season. All right, blessings on you and your business. And I encourage you to take this time, do a little bit of this work for yourself, and then come and join us inside our new iteration of CWBB. All right, blessings and talk soon.